Mr. Marty Show.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Whoa, whoa, the Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. So glad you're here. So glad you're here, my friend. Pull up a chair, gonna fill you with joy. Fill you with such great cheer. So much you're gonna have to let out of grab back there. Yahoo! Oh, the Mr. Marty Show. All about tulips on the show this week, folks. And other spring plants, but pretty much tulips. On the Mr. Marty Show, the Mr. Marty Show. Always something happening on the Mr. Marty Show, 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 Mr. Marty Show, Mr. Marty Show. Mr. Marty Show, 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 show. Always something happening on the Mr. Marty Show. Bang!
Is it just
joke. Can it be all I've made was made to be broke? What is the purpose? Should I even care? Do I make a difference? Anybody there? Can you tell me? Do you have a clue? Are you just as lost? Don't know what to do. If I was a lighthouse, I wouldn't have a light. Wrecking ships on the rocks.
Hi, Mr. Marty fans. It's Ma Gilmore again with
MJ. Hi.
And today we're talking about tulips. And that's one of our favorite plants of flowers. They're just
spring when it's tulips.
Oh, that's right, because they tend to come out first.
Yeah.
And you've got all different colors. It makes you feel happy.
Yes,
very happy.
Absolutely.
But you're going to talk about...
I'm going to talk a little bit about the Tulip Festival in Holland, Michigan. It's an annual celebration held in Holland, Michigan each May, and it honors the city's Dutch heritage and the vibrant beauty of tulips. It was established in 1929, and it stands as the longest-running tulip festival in the United States.
Okay.
Now the highlights. Well, there's parades. You know how there's Rose Bowl parades? Well, there are 3 parades that showcase Dutch culture, featuring traditional costumes, music, and floats.
Floats, okay.
There's Dutch dancing. Local dancers perform traditional Dutch folk dances known as koppen dancing.
Oh, okay.
Wearing authentic wooden shoes. There's street scrubbing.
Street scrubbing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
A ceremonial cleaning of the streets precedes the parade, symbolizing a Dutch tradition of welcoming visitors.
That is nice.
Sweeping in the new visitors. And of course, the art and craft fair.
Oh yeah, our favorite.
Artisans display and sell Dutch-inspired crafts and artworks. Live entertainment. Mr. Marty, something to think about. Various shows and concerts cater to diverse musical taste. And to end the night off, fireworks. A fireworks display lights up the sky during the festival. Now, there's over 6 million tulips throughout the city, lining streets, parks.
Just in the city? Oh my.
Lining the streets, parks, and gardens. Notable locations include Windmill Island Gardens, home to the authentic 250-year-old Dutch windmill, the Swan, and Veldia Tulip Gardens, a large tulip farm. The festivity attracts approximately 500,000 visitors annually.
I can imagine.
For the most current information on dates, events, and ticketing, please visit the official Tulip Time Festival website.
Oh my goodness. Well, that brings me back to my childhood. As many of you have heard, we used to go to Michigan every summer, my dad to work on the oil wells and geological things, but we always would pass by Holland, Michigan. Now, at that time, back in the 60s, there was the windmill, there was the fabulous cheese store, and there was maybe some metal works things to go in the yard, and that was it. But you would see the people coming out of the buildings, out of the cheese farm, and they would have their Dutch costumes on and these beautiful wooden shoes. Well, my parents got me a pair of wooden shoes, and it had my name on it. It had Becky on them, and when we were selling my dad's house, somebody came down from the attic and said, I could only find one, but here's your Dutch shoe. And so that will always remind me of Holland, Michigan,
nice.
and the fun times. And now we passed by it, and it's big, huge.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so thank you for the Tulip Festival. That's always a treat. Learn something that's gone on after you've visited there. So, well, we've had a great day in seeing tulips, and may your life be filled with tulips in the day of spring. We always say, peace.
Hey, want to show your support of Martin's artist endeavors? Buy Me a Coffee is an online site that makes supporting Marty easy. In just a few taps, you can make a payment of any amount, and no account is needed. You can also decide to become an ongoing supporter. Go to martinmccormack.com and click on the words Support Martin. Let's help Martin keep it all caffeinated.
Hello, class. Professor Artemis here. Yes, I know it's probably spring break, but there's no spring break for me. I'm always busy. So today, I'm just going to have a little bit about a departure, just a little detour. We're going to talk about tulips. Since it's spring, oh, I know I have spring fever. I don't know about you out there. So class, this is a little bit about tulips, all right? They're perfect for any addition to a garden, offering vibrant colors and elegant shapes. Now here's a guide to growing and caring for tulips in your garden. Now planting. When to plant. Tulip bulbs should be planted in the fall, about 4 to 6 weeks before the ground freezes. Now where to plant. Choose a location with the full sun, at least 6 hours of daylight daily, and well-draining soil. Now, how to plant. Plant bulbs 4 to 6 inches apart and 6 to 8 inches deep, with the pointed end facing up. Mix in compost or bone meal for added nutrients. Now care for the tulips. Watering. Tulips need moderate watering. Keep the soil moist but not soggy, especially during the growing season. Fertilizing. Apply a balanced bulb fertilizer when planting and again in the early spring. Mulching. Adding a light layer of mulch helps protect the bulbs from harsh winter temperatures. Post-bloom care. Deadheading. Remove spent flowers to prevent seed formation, which helps the bulb store energy for next year. Foliage. Allow leaves to yellow and wither before cutting them back about 6 weeks after blooming. This ensures the bulb gathers enough energy for the next season. Common tulip problems. You'd never think that a plant has problems, but trust me, they do. And a big one is pests. Watch out for squirrels and deer, which may dig up and eat the bulbs. Use wire mesh or deterrents. Diseases. Tulips can suffer from fungal infections, like tulip fire. It's brown spots on the leaves. Ensure good air circulation and avoid overcrowding. Tips for a continuous bloom. Annual or perennial. Some tulip varieties, like the Darwin hybrids, come back each year, while others may need to be replaced. Succession planting. Plant different tulip variations that bloom at early, mid, and late spring for longer display. Companion plants. Pair tulips with daffodils, hyacinths, or perennials like hostas and daylilies for extended garden variety. Ma, don't forget those hostas to get from Deb, okay? Some different varieties. Single early tulips. The bloom time is early spring. The characteristics, cup-shaped flowers with strong stems. Great for borders and containers. Now, some popular varieties. The Prince Mix, a blend of purple, pink, and red hues. The Apricot Beauty, soft peachy pink petals. Imagine that in your garden. You could just see all the colors. It'd be so beautiful. Now, double early tulips. Bloom time is mid-spring. The characteristics, classic tulip shape, strong stems, great for gardens and banquets. Popular varieties, Negrita is a deep purple. Princess Irene, orange with purple flames. The Darwin hybrid tulips. The bloom time, mid to late spring. So as you can see, there's 3 different times, 3 different bloom times for your tulips, so you'll have tulips consistently throughout the spring. The characteristics: tall, strong stems, large flowers, reliable perennial. Popular variations: apple doom, a bright red. Pink impression, a soft pink. Lily flowered tulips. The time is late spring. The characteristics: elegant pointed petals that curve outward. Popular varieties: the ballerina, fiery orange with a sweet fragrance. The white triumphator, pure white, graceful shape. Now the parrot tulips. The bloom time is late spring. The characteristics: fringed, wavy, and feathered petals in striking colors. Some popular varieties: black parrot, deep purple black, dramatic look. The flaming parrot, yellow with red streaks. The fringe tulip. Bloom time is late spring. Characteristics: frilly, finely cut petal edges. The popular variety is the fancy frills, soft pink with white fringes, burgundy ice, deep red with fringed tips. The Flora tulips. The bloom time, late spring. The characteristics: unique tulips with green streaks on their petals. The popular varieties: spring green, creamy white with green markings. The artiste, salmon orange with green flames. The Rembrandt tulips. Bloom time, mid to late spring. The characteristics: historic tulips, streaked or flamed petals, reminiscent of the famous Dutch paintings. The popular variety: the Rembrandt mix, a collection of streaked tulips in different shades. Now, species tulips. This is a botanical tulip. The bloom time is early spring. The characteristics: smaller, wild-type tulips that naturalize well and return every year. The popular varieties: tulipatarda, yellow and white star-shaped flowers. The lilac wonder, pale pink with a yellow center. So I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about tulips. So for all my green thumbs out there, class, start your planting or start bringing up the tulips. These are your different varieties. Well, hopefully you have already planted your bulbs, but this is just something, a little guide for you to go by. So happy spring. This is Professor Artemis. Good evening.
And now, 30 seconds of cue.
Well, my great-grandfather left Saskatchewan for California. Yeah, my great-grandfather left Saskatchewan for California, for the warmth of the sun and the smell of the ocean.
height of the Depression, there was nowhere else to go. When I was 12, my father moved our family up into the mountains. When I was 12, my father moved our family up into the mountains. Our very first winter, we had 6 feet of snow. I'd go fishing all summer in the river that ran behind our house. I'd go fishing all summer in the river that ran behind our house. I was singing to the trees, I was singing to the water. And I went following the footsteps of a friendship that ended in Chicago. I went following the footsteps of a friendship that ended in Chicago. And I'll never understand how that was 35 years ago. Well, my great-grandfather left Saskatchewan for California.
Hi, Mr. Marty fans. Ma Gilmore here. Today we're talking about tulips. Those beautiful, beautiful flowers from Holland. That's what we think of. We think that they all come from Holland, but here in the United States we have several places that they grow abundantly. Now one of them is Holland, Michigan. It's a wonderful place to be. But also there is Solvang, California. It's a Danish little tiny town. It opens up with festivals for the tulips. It opens up with fields full of tulips. As you travel the highway and you're coming up on Solvang, you'll find the hills filled with tulips with all colors. The bright reds, the purples, the yellows, they all combine into a beautiful rainbow of color. And Solvang is a small Danish town that embraces the Tulip Festival. It embraces their Danish heritage with all kinds of pastries, all kind of wonderful smelling foods for you. But I love their tulips best of all. I love seeing them on the hillside. It gives me a rush of feeling happiness, feeling calm when I see it. So if you get a chance to go to Solvang, please do. Embrace their Danish heritage and make it your own. After all, we are a melting pot of so many differences. So, Ma Gilmore here, wishing you a tulip day. Have fun, and above all, I bid you peace.